talk to our communications because we're all really upset.
Waterman, yes, I'm a transport consultant to the government. It's my job to act as a liaison between SPM, Asia Pacific and the government of Victoria and the Transport Minister in particular to advise on timelines and make sure that everything to do with the contract that's been awarded to this firm, that the timeline's being met. So it's my pleasure to welcome you today as a visitor and investor from interstate and overseas. We'll be taking a short tour of the site, so if you'll come with me, we'll start right now. Now, as we line up this next shot, and Frenchie, hats off to you for being quick enough to recognise the opportunity here. We've just got another phone call from GM, and I'll tell you what, the executive team at SPM Asia Pacific Construction, we are definitely, MASTON definitely has us all on the back foot. She's been spotted here and there and everywhere, and like the old, what was that dude in the French Revolution, the Scarlet Pimpernel. I'll tell you what, MASTON's doing a pretty fair impersonation of the old Scarlet Pimpernel, because she does have red hair actually. Now I come to think of it, Frenchie Cat. It was great to make contact with the representative of the Blackburn Footy Club and pass on our concerns, and he told me an anecdote where one little bloke actually wandered onto the train tracks sometime in the last few years ago, that parents really do have to watch their kids. They don't have to watch them all the time in terms of watch them 24/7, but you have to be aware of where your kids are, because little boys do like exploring, they do like wandering, and they can get themselves into all sorts of situations. And old Waterman, I've got a few stories there, Frenchie, I can tell you about some of the things I got up to when I was a youngster. But we'll zoom in for a close look there, Frenchie. Now GM's just rung me and said that that I need to back up Abby on the spot with MASTON. Now I'm a bit worried about this because I got no idea where Abby is. I know that she was aware of the situation, but I didn't know she was coming down to run media relations offence today. I mean, I know she's a comms executive, but come on, she's you know, she's not green, but I think I need to get there as soon as possible. So what I said to GM was, look, just please, just get her, buy her a coffee or something, like just keep her distracted with fluff and palaver, and I'll come down, and then Abby and I can run good cop, bad cop routine, basically, because Abby likes to play the bad cop. She's young, she's intuitive, she's gut feel, she reacts quickly, she's impetuous, spontaneous. So I've got to go down there and be good cop and smooth out all the ruffles. Now MASTON and Abby, let's be honest, they don't really. They're like two cats in a padded room. They tend to stay in each other in their respective corners and come out claws drawn. But they are cordial. But I can tell you, beneath the surface, those two girls, there's a strong dislike, and the trouble with women sometimes is that they fail to hide it, even though they think they are. So I don't know where MASTON is. The thing of it is that MASTON, if I can just give you a lead into the type of professional journalist she is if you're familiar with Nick Baker and Nick McKenzie and young Baker at The Age, I tell you what, those chaps churn out breaking news and globally relevant stories on a regular basis. Every 2 or 3 weeks it seems they're pulling something out of their proverbials. But I tell you what, MASTON is another whole bag of tricks altogether. She's not only their equals in some ways, she does have a few years experience on them, and definitely a couple of more Walkleys in the cupboard, which she generally doesn't tend to talk about. So if she's got SPM Asia Pacific Constructions in her crosshairs that she wants to come after us for whatever reason, I've got no idea. We've got nothing to hide. We're very transparent. My dealings with private equity funds are open and transparent. Our bid processes are transparent. Our tender processes. Unless there's something operational that she's got sniff of, or unless she's just digging around to put a little bit of heat on us to see how we react, I don't know. But you've got to be careful around journalists, because people like Darcy, who seem to run off at the mouth and slip of the tongue, and a loose lip sink ships. Darcy, you got to watch it. So maybe that's my next port of call after I track down MASTON. I'm going to have a word to Darcy and see what Friday night drinks he was at, that MASTON might have got a sniff of something, or along the grapevine. and we had a bit of a chat to Scott from the Blackburn Footy Club, which was a great golden moment of opportunity that we were able to fill him in on our concerns, our anxieties for the Blackburn Footy Club, that we told him and passed on our business contact details through our business card, that Scott is going to have a word to some of the executive members of the Blackburn Footy Club. They'll be there this morning, but Scott had to take off. He couldn't hang around. He was waiting for his skinny white latte, and as he was waiting, old Waterman backed his ears senseless, and he took off. He had to run, made an excuse, he had to run the boundary, which I'm sure he did. And Frenchie, as the Blackburn Afternoon Sun excuses itself for whatever reason it needs to, you'll see that we're in a good spot here to take advantage of seeing the erection of this new stanchion, signalling stanchion and railway overhead line. That work crew is doing a cracking job. Frenchie, focus please. Frenchie, I don't know that I'm actually professionally I'm a little bit disappointed in you. That you know, with just 2 days filming to go of a very taxing, physically taxing 2-week shoot. We've done some 14-hour days, some 12-hour days. We've had some 5 o'clock starts, some 11 o'clock finishes. Frenchie, look, if I can just offer some feedback, you need to pace yourself. You know, filming is a very physically taxing business. But you do need to pace yourself. This ends our tour for today. We hope you've enjoyed this insight into the state government's preparation, that your investment money is being spent. And if you need any more questions, my name's Waterman. You can contact me via the Department of Transport or SDM Asia Pacific's Constructions. So it's Waterman. Big boys and their big toys. We're around the back of Maddocks Sports on the north side of the Blackburn Rail Corridor, and in the background you can see Moreton Park. And once again the juniors are out there today, and so will the seniors. Blackburn Footy Club taking on Knox City today, actually, Frenchie. And Frenchie's got a smile on her face because we'll be hitting that Blackburn Footy Club kiosks with their chicken vegetable pies and their flat whites and their hot chocolates. And French Ked, I know that you'll be after some sustenance after your late night. I can see your eyes drooping. We're all feeling a little bit worse for wear. Despite all this, Frenchie, we still have a job to do, and the job is documenting these work activities here at the Blackburn Level Crossing Removal Project. And you'll see another stanchion, another brand new custom built stanchion is ready to go up, and it's possibly, my guess is it'll go on the south side. These chaps are doing a cracking job. You'll see that all the relevant work safe practices are being implemented, executed, and hats off to you, good men of the rails, because these blokes from these assets, the way they're deployed, the way they're implemented, the way these tasks are executed, it's hats off to these chaps. They've got a great day to do this actually, and you'll see their public transport infrastructure, train network, asset vehicle, and that's a mouthful for anyone, to be honest, but we're more than up to the task. Now we're just going to have to play the waiting game with MASTON, because I mean, there's only so much Waterman to go around. We can't be in two places at once, and this is the only place we really want to be, actually, Frenchie. What you'll see behind this door is some ongoing work, preparatory work, where each investigative station, the works have already started. It's loud, it's dangerous to their hearing. You might think I'm showing you just pictures of trains. I've got some specific trains, but no, what you're seeing is evidence of the contribution we make to the Melbourne transport infrastructure, and here's the people that benefit from it. Basically, we're surrounded by them.